Once upon a time, at a bustling railway station, a beggar lived his life asking for alms from passengers coming and going. Every day he would roam the station, hoping for enough kindness to fill his stomach. One day, while begging, he noticed a tall man in a suit, exuding an aura of wealth and sophistication. The beggar thought, "This man looks rich. If I ask him, he will surely give me a good amount." The beggar approached the man and extended his hand. The tall man looked at him and said, "You are always asking. Do you ever give something to anyone?" The beggar replied, "Sir, I'm just a beggar. I survive by asking others. I have nothing to give." The tall man smiled and said, "If you cannot give anything to others, you have no right to expect anything in return. I am a businessman, and I believe in transactions. If you want something from me, you must have something to offer in exchange." With those words, the man boarded his train and left, leaving the beggar lost in thought. The man's words resonated deeply with the beggar. For the first time, he questioned his way of life. He realized, maybe I don't receive much because I never offer anything in return. But what can a beggar like me possibly give? Days passed, and the beggar pondered over the question. One morning, as he sat near the station, his eyes fell on the vibrant flowers blooming on the nearby plants. An idea struck him. Why don't I give flowers to those who give me alms? Excited by the thought, he plucked a handful of flowers and set out to beg, offering a flower to anyone who gave him money. To his surprise, people loved the gesture. They smiled as they received the flowers, and many gave him more money than before. Soon the beggar became known for his unique way of expressing gratitude. Each day he collected flowers and handed them out in exchange for alms. He noticed that people were not just giving him money, they were paying for the joy of receiving a flower. One day, while on his usual rounds, he spotted the tall man in the train again. Filled with gratitude, he approached him and said, "Sir, today I have something to offer you in return for your kindness. Flowers." He handed the man a flower with a beaming smile. The tall man, impressed by the transformation, gave him some money and said, "You've become a true businessman now. You understand the principle of giving and receiving." With those words, the man left, but the beggar's heart was filled with newfound confidence. That day, the beggar realized he was no longer a mere beggar. "I am a trader," he thought. Inspired, he decided to take his efforts further. He saved the money he earned, invested in more flowers, and soon started a small flower stall near the station. His business grew, and within months, he became a successful flower vendor. Years later, he became a renowned businessman in the flower trade. One day, as he traveled for a meeting, he met the same tall man on a train. Recognizing him instantly, he said, "Do you remember me, sir?" "I'm the beggar you once spoke to at this very station." The tall man smiled, recalling the encounter. "You've changed a lot since then." "What are you doing now?" The former beggar replied, "I run a successful flower business, all thanks to your advice. You taught me the power of giving and how it transforms receiving. That one lesson changed my life forever." Both men shared a warm laugh, and the train pulled into the station. They shook hands and went their separate ways, inspired by the remarkable journey. Morale of the story: success begins with a shift in mindset. The principle of give and take is a powerful tool in life. When you learn to offer value to others, life returns it in abundance. Believe in yourself, think big, and take steps toward your dreams. No matter where you start,